You can do it, Yuri. Yuri, es un poema de mierda. It's called After Mirage. After the image of a crimson eye. Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Her quivering words transform into the sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman, as if she bewildered even herself. It's up to me to save the situation. I'm the first to start applauding. Vale. Yuri, hay algo muy malo en ti, pero lo voy a romantizar. Okay, I guess I'm next then. Sayori hops out of their chair and cheerfully walks into the podium. This one is called My Middle. It's a lot harder than I thought. How did you guys do it so easily? Somehow it feels like her soft voice was made as a perfect match. It's serene and bittersweet. Bittersweet es agridulce, creo. I guess that's a good sign. What does that even mean? It came out nicely, Sayori. I don't really understand. That's well, I've been practicing that kind of things. It's just embarrassing to do in front of everyone. Oh, yeah. Okay. Now who's next? Natsuki? Don't make me go before. Don't make me go before Draco. Natsuki está obsessed conmigo. Might as well let Draco lower everyone's standards a little bit before I have to do it. Natsuki, it's fine, but it's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. I just have to go with what I grabbed for today. I stand up and sit in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, make me feel terrible, awkward. Hijas de puta. No me vean, tengo ansiedad. I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyway. Sorry, I'm not really as good as everyone else. Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something that improves over time though. Yeah, maybe. I'm going. Natsuki begrudging gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium. The poem is called Why Are You Look at Me? Deja de sentir tanto, tía. Because you're presenting. Anyway, the poem is called Jump. Natsuki takes a breath. Once she starts reciting the poem, Her sour attitude disappears a little, while she's still a little unenthused. Her poem has a rhythm and rhyme to it. Though it wasn't so bad, was it? Easy for you to say. You'd better not make that again. I mean, doing it in front of other people will be easier. I can put on whatever face I want for other people. But when it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing. As for the festival, we finish planning tomorrow and then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday is the big day. I can't wait. I can do this, I can do this. Alright, I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori and Monica, but I do my best to get through. If it's for the sake of the club and impressing Monica, then I have to do my best. Ready to go, Sayori? Chip? Look at you two always go home together like that. It's kind of adorable, isn't it? Jeez, guys. Don't make such a big deal for it. Must be a little nice though. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? Les gusto a todas. It's okay, Draco, you don't have to say it. Whatever, let's go already. Soy un fuckboy de cojones. I walk home with Sayori once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. But today, Sayori is being a little quieter than usual on the way home. Hey, Sayori. Sorry I was spacing out. Oh, no wonder. I was thinking about something from earlier. I like how we get to. Sayori fumbles with her words. So let's just say that one day Natsuki asked to walk home with you. Huh? What would you do? Odio a Natsuki, tía. Es súper tsundere. What kind of question is that? You're kind of putting me on the spot here. Aparte de me gusta Mónica, ¿no? Bueno, a mí no, pero... Well, con Sayori, la verdad. You really think I would ditch you for Natsuki? Eh? But she's so cute and fun to be around. No, chica. Jeez. I already see her in the club every day. Besides, you always seems to really like go home together. Hombre, aparte vivimos cerca y todo es el destino. I wouldn't just ruin that for you. You're so silly, Draco. Jessie, you think about me too much sometimes. Sayori, I've already made up my mind. Besides, what's the point in speculating something that's never going to happen? The conversation trails off. It's kind of a weird thing for Sayori to care so much about, but I want to respect her and keep her happy too. Then again, the festival is only a few days away. Who knows what will happen in that time? Jumpy, contamination, hope, aura, farmeando, sweet, eternity, prayer, fantasy, milk, scared, strawberry, play, bunny, extreme, gestuelle, chicks, candy, matrimonio. Monica is super big, mi tía. Starting this club and now picking up piano? Well, maybe not determination, but I guess patience. Remember that the club wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all of you. I'm super happy that you're all willing to help out for the festival too. I can't wait for the festival. It's gonna be great. Eh? Weren't you complaining about it just yesterday, Natsuki? Well, yeah. You sound a bit like Sayori all of a sudden. Monica, do they usually have a friend squid? Squid? That's a pretty specific thing to look forward to. Oh, come on. Are you saying you don't like squid? You awful people? Eh, I didn't say I don't like it. Besides, what do you mean by you of all people? Because it's right in your name. Mon-Ika. Eh? That's not how you say my name at all. Also, that joke makes no sense in translation. Never mind. Your reactions aren't as fun as Yuri or Sayori's anyway. Excuse me? Where is Sayori anyway? Oh, there you are. Sayori is sitting at the desk in the corner of the room, looking down at nothing. I walk over to her. Hey, Sayori. I wave my hand in front of her face. Eh, you're spacing out again. Ah, sorry. Don't mind me. You can go talk to everyone else. Huh? Is everything alright? Of course. Why wouldn't it be? I just feel like you're a little off. Sorry for assuming things. Just don't. Just. You worry too much about me. I'm fine, see? Sayori showed me a big smile. Don't let me distract you from having fun with everyone. Well, alright. If you say so. Draco, what's up? This might sound a little strange, but have you noticed anything up with Sayori recently? Anything up with her? In what way do you mean? Maybe I'm reading into a little too much, but she seems a bit downcast today. Oh, you think so? I can't say I've noticed anything about her. Monica peers across the room at Sayori, who is idly drying a rubber easer up and down her desk. Maybe there is something on her mind, but I'm surprised I'm not the one asking you, Draco. You certainly know her a lot better than I do. Pedrosa? Yeah, but she never really liked this. She's always talking to me about things that bothered her. But this time, when I asked her, she was really dismissive. Sorry, I know it's not your problem. I just want to ask if you know anything, so I'll drop it out. No. This is important to me too. I mean, I'm also friends with her. And I also care about the well-being of my club members, you know? She seemed like she wanted to be left alone. Are you sure? Maybe she just has a hard time bringing it up with the person of interest. Person of interest? What do you mean by that? I'm saying that maybe the thing on her mind is you, Draco. Me? How on earth you come to that conclusion? Well, I probably shouldn't say too much, but Sayuri talks about you more than anything else, you know? Eh? What? No way. Sayuri's always like that. She's always being full of sunshine. Have you thought that maybe you've always seen her as so cheerful? Because that's just how she is when she's around you. I say too much. I'm sorry, what do I know anyway? I didn't mean to jump to conclusions, so you shouldn't just forget about what I said. I'll try to talk to her, so try not to think about it for now. Alright. Monica smiles meaningfully. I know she said to forget about it, but I already know that I won't be able to get her words out of my head. Monica stands up from her desk and walks across the room where Sayori is sitting. I watch her kneel down next to Sayori and gently talk to her. But she's keeping her voice so quiet that I can't hear her from here. I sighed and sit myself down. Are you just gonna sit there and keep staring at nothing? There isn't that much time, so... sorry. I didn't mean to make you worry or anything. It's not like I'm worried. I was just... Natsuki glances down at her side. Nah, probably make it seem like a bigger deal than it is. I've just been thinking about Sayori, that's all. Sayori? Thinking about her? Yeah, she seems pretty down today. But she didn't want to admit it to me. So I can't help but wonder if something happened to her. Oh, Natsuki exhales. Well, first of all, you should really work on your phrasing. But anyway, you're her best friend, right? Yeah, I guess so. Yeah. Then in that case, I think you should trust her a little more. If she needs you, then you will be the first person she go to, right? Well, I guess that's true. I mean, some people just have those days. You can't always about it. If anything, she probably doesn't want you to worry about her because it's not important. Yeah, that's kind of what she said to me. Maybe it's not right for me to go against her wishes. Exactly. If she needs you to worry about her, then it'll be a lot more obvious. Yeah. I should have thought of it that way from the start. Natsuki fiddles with the book she's holding in her hands. Don't get the wrong idea or anything. We've just been friends for a long time. It's normal to be worried about your friends. I mean, you were worried about me, so I was not. Jeez, if you're fine, then let's hurry and get started already. Yeah. Exacto. Maybe. That's not really what I mean though. But it's okay. You're making new friends just like I was hoping. Que tú me trajiste a este club y ahora te enojas porque estoy integrándome al club, o sea. That makes me really happy. And you're happy too, right? In this club? Bueno. Of course I am. Good. That's all that matters to me. Thank you, Draco. Sayori. Is there something wrong? Oh? No, nothing. I'm just a little tired today. Alright. Just tell me if you need anything. I will. Don't worry about me, okay? You can go play with everyone else now. ¿A jugar a qué? Sayori. If you insist. Yay! I'm gonna go home a little bit early today. Sayori? Tell Monica I wasn't feeling well, okay? Madre mía. La manera en la que quiere llamar la atención. I see you tomorrow. Before I can say anything else, Sayori cheerfully walked out of the classroom, humming to herself. ¿Se ofendió? Pues, ¿qué se le va a hacer? A ver a Mónica. Hi, Dracu. Have you thought about what you want to submit to perform at the festival? Okay, no pressure. No pressure y ahí estás jodiendo todo el día. Festival. But whatever you do, I'm sure it'll turn out great. It will also make me happy to see. Anyway, let's take a look at today's poem. Sure. I let Monica take the poem I'm holding in my hands. Sticking with the Natsuki style once more, I see. Y siguen shippeándome con Natsuki. No quiero que me vuelvan a relacionar con esa mocosa de mierda. You really like Natsuki, didn't you? Que no. That's how come on, Draco. It's awfully suspicious, you know? Spending time with her in the club room every day, pretending to like the manga that she's into. You know how Natsuki is, no? I think you're misunderstanding Draku. It's not like Natsuki just hates anyone who doesn't give her what she wants. Yeah, she's assertive, but she's not that selfish. In fact, I think you're the only one who's indulged her as much as you have. Is that so? I kind of knew that, but I just didn't want to admit it. So, I just need to ask one thing of you. Be careful, please. Natsuki is kind of unpredictable. A lot of times, she doesn't even know what she wants. After all, she's the youngest on here. She might not know how to handle her own feelings properly. What I'm saying is, if something bad happens, then it could end up damaging the club too. And you wouldn't do that to me, right? Escúchame, que no me gusta Natsuki. I'm not sure how to respond to Monica. Que no me gusta Natsuki. While I care about her at the club, while I care about her and the club, it's also kind of unfair to bring that up. Well, you're smart, I'm sure you'll do the right thing. Monica smiles sweetly. Anyway, I'll share my poem with you now, right? Alright, ya empezamos. The Lady Who Knows Everything. An old tale tells of a lady who wanders earth. The lady who knows everything. A beautiful lady who has found every answer, all meaning, all purpose, and all that was ever sought. And here I am, a feather. Lost adrift, the sky victim of the currents of the wind. Day after day I search with little hope, knowing legends doesn't exist. But when all else has failed me, when all others have turned away, the legend is all that remains, the last dim star glimmering in the twilight sky. Until one day the wind ceases to blow, I fall and I fall and fall and fall even more, gentle as feather, a dry quiet, expressionless. But a hand catches me, between the thumb and forefinger, the hand of a beautiful lady. The hand of a beautiful lady. I look at her eyes and find no end to her gaze. The lady who knows everything knows what I am thinking. Before I can speak, she responds in a hollow voice. I have found every answer, all of which amount to nothing. There is no meaning, there is no purpose, and we seek only the impossible. I am not your legend. Your legend does not exist. And with a breath, she blows me back a flood, and I pick up a gust of wind. You know, I feel like learning and looking for answers are the sorts of things that give life meaning. Not to get too philosophical or anything, but it was kind of on my mind, so that's what I read about. I see. I never really put much thought into. In a way, it's almost paradoxical because if we had all the answers, wouldn't the world start to lose its meaning? There's one thing I notice. It seems like everyone in the club prefers writing about things that are more sad than happy. Pues sí, la verdad. Are you surprised? Pues un poco. I mean, if everything was okay, we wouldn't really have anything to grow about, would we? Humans aren't two-dimensional creatures. I think you know that better than anyone. You mean one-dimensional? Oh yeah, that. Anyway, here's Monica. Here's Monica's grading tip of the day. Are you ever too shy? Are you ever too shy to share your grading because you're afraid it's not that good? I can be really disheartening to get a lukewarm response to something you put so much into. But if you find other people who enjoy writing, then sharing becomes a lot easier because instead of just telling you that your writing is good or okay or bad, they want to focus more on everything that went into it and the things you can work on. It's much more encouraging that way, and it will make you want to continue improving. It's almost like having your own little literature club, don't you think? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Well done, Draco. You've definitely improved your writing over the course of these few days. Over these few days. Yeah, definitive. I'm glad. Sharing or writing like this, it's a lot more fun and rewarding than I anticipated. I need to remember to thank Monica. I think we all felt a little awkward at first, but now it seems like everyone is enjoying sharing their writing and seeing what others think. I guess I can't really disagree. I was afraid this whole thing would be a chore, but it's a great way for me to spend some personal time with all the girls in the club. But it's been fun getting to know everyone and their grading, and I guess doing some grading myself. Well, have you learned anything about yourself, Draco? Eh? Well, you know, I like to say that grading is a very personal way to get in touch with yourself. In the end, it doesn't matter if you're a good grader or a bad grader, and even my opinions are just opinions, you know. As always, I believe what's most important is exploring and discovering yourself. That's comforting. I'm kind of afraid of disappointing you in some way or another. Eh? Why me? Well, you're always sophisticated with your grading and have the most advice to share. Is that so? Judy thinks for a good minute. That must be terrible. Eh? For me to have become someone whose opinion is fearsome, how unlikable of me, Judy. It's not as bad as you're making it sound in your head. I just mean that I respect your opinion. I see. I'm sorry that I always overthink and come to the source of conclusions. I'm just a little too used to it. Overthinking, being disliked. Judy. Pero bueno, todas están en modo dark. What am I saying? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to bring that up. Let's move on, alright? Do you want to share your poem now? Okay, here. Beach. A move millions of years in the making, where the womb of earth chaotically meets the sun face. Yet we still build sound castles. I stand where the foam grabs around my ankles, where my toes squish into the sun. The salty air is therapeutic. The breeze is gentle yet powerful. I sink my toes into the ultimate boundary line, tempted by the foamy tenderless, turn back and I abandon my peace to erode at the shore. Forward and I return to earth forevermore. No entendí nada. I'm aware that the beach is kind of an inane thing to write about, but I did my best to take a metaphoric approach to it. You say that like you didn't even want to write about it? Oh, you haven't heard? After yesterday, Natsuki and I, well, it was amusing that we growled about something similar in such different ways. So, Natsuki want us to write about the same topic as each other again. I suppose to better compare the differences in our writing styles or thought process. Anyway, it was her idea. Knowing her, it's no surprise that she'd want to do something like that. She probably just want to show off. It's not like I have particular interest in her writing style. I just went with her request, but well, I suppose it's not so bad to write about something simple on occasion. It can be refreshing, you know? It's good for me to calm my thoughts once in a while. Yeah, I think I agree. Thanks for sharing. Let's see. You're certainly, you're certainly enthusiastic today. Of course. You know I like your writing. Mi escritura. I'm just surprised. It seems like you had a lot of trouble admitting that before. Well, of course, I just had to put you in your place a little bit. It's not like, it's not like I was shy or anything stupid like that. Or jealous. I really wasn't jealous. Just because you happen to be a good writer, that's such a dumb thing to get jealous about. If she acts like she's the best, then other people might think that way too. Apenas me di cuenta que Natsuki es un dere. Right? Aku, please just tell me you like my poems. Qué pesada, de verdad. I don't care if you hate them. Just please tell me I'm the best. Qué pesada. I just really need to hear that from someone. I know it sounds stupid, but there's a reason I never shared my poems before this. Natsuki. Because nobody ever takes me seriously. That's chiquita. What's the point of sharing my poems if people just laugh and say that's so cute, just like you, Natsuki? Sometimes I don't want to be cute, but nobody understands that. I try really hard when I write. The style doesn't matter. The emotions are there. Why can't anyone see that? I just want Natsuki tries off. Maybe it's because her lips start to quiver. I look down. Her fists are clenched really tightly. Okay, Natsuki. If you're not careful, you'll rip your own poem. I gently grab the poem with my own hand until she relaxes her grip on it. I place it flat on the desk and smooth out the crinkles that she put into it. Don't read it. Before I can pick it back up, Natsuki snatches the poem off from the desk. It's not any good. And I know you hate my poems, so you don't have to read this one, okay? But I want to read it. Why? Because I like your poems. I really do. I mean, it's true that the first time I read one of your poems, I didn't look much into it, but I know you better now. And it's grand for Yuri to think your style is more amateur than hers. And Sayori, she always means well, but sometimes she's so focused on simple happiness that she doesn't understand what people really want. Yeah, I guess I never really thought about how hard it is for you. And I'm sorry if I was part of that problem. I understand now. You're not just cute, you're a lot more than that. Natsuki, you're doing it again. Once again, Natsuki clutches her poem a little too hard. She looks down, hiding her eyes from me. I never realized how difficult this was for her, but finally she forces herself to extend her arms and set her poem on the table. You can read it. Just turn that away. I don't want you to look at my face right now. Okay, I will. Because you. But when today is dim, I can only look down. My looking is a little more forward because you look at me. When I want to say something, I say it with a shot, but my truest feelings can never come out. My words are a little less empty because you listen to me. When something when something is above me, I reach for the stars, but when I feel small, I don't get very far. My standing is a little bit taller because you sit with me. I believe in myself with all of my heart, but what do I do when it's torn all apart? My fight is a little bit stronger because you trust me. My pen always puts my feelings to the best. I'm not a good writer, but my best is my best. My poems are a little bit dearer because you think of me. Because you. Wow, creo que me lo ha dedicado a mí, ¿no? Why are you looking at me like that? If you don't like it, then you say it. I won't get mad. No, it's not that I don't like it. It was just a little surprising to read. Don't you say that, Tammy? You know, when you're nice to me, it's meaningful, and I'm glad. Seeing Natsuki is satisfied, I start to hand the poem back to her. But as I do so, Natsuki takes my hands and pushes them back away. Her small, soft hands surprise me with their assertion. I don't want it. Eh? Why not? I just don't. Jeez, I realize what Natsuki is doing. Unable to be honest, she's trying to give me the poem in a roundabout way. Well, in that case, I'm going to keep it. Instead of testing her, I choose to go along with. Good. If you didn't, I would. Never mind. Just I'm glad that you want it. Natsuki backpedals on her words and leaves it at that. Despite her best efforts to hit the expression, I can see her finally smiling to herself. That's all for now, so go put it away before someone sees it, okay? Yeah, I do that. I will do that. Se me declaró. With that, I return to see. With that, I return to my seat so that I can put away Natsuki's poem. Lo voy a tirar a la mierda. Okay, you three. Chat phrase. I don't have chat phrase. Jeez, why is the mood so weird today? La verdad que sí, estáis raras. Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it. Immune. Oh, Stranganting air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. Bueno. In your books, maybe. Es Nostradamus, Yuri. Look, the only difference. De verdad. Look, the only thing different is that Sayori isn't here. Ah, it seems you're right. Sayori always helps lighten the mood a little bit, doesn't she? It's almost like everyone's balance is thrown off a little when she's not around. Where the heck did she run off anyway? I thought she just went to pee. Natsuki, please show some decency. Porque es indecente decir que fue a hacer pis. De hecho, voy a ir a hacer pis. Natsuki, please show some decency. Oh, come on. She actually wasn't feeling too well and went home early. Is that so? I hope she's alright. Seriously? Of all times to not go home with her, you pick the time she's not feeling well. So much for you two being a lovely dovey. No. First of all, stop misunderstanding my friendship with Natsuki, and second, she's kind of been avoiding me today, so I didn't want to force it. Oh, that curious expression coming from Yuri, of all people. Calm down, guys. I talked to her earlier and everything is fine. Why did she say it? Anyway, we need to figure out the rest of the festival preparation, so let's decide. Me ignoro. Let's decide what everyone will be doing this weekend. I already know what I'm doing. That's right. Natsuki will be making cupcakes, but we might need a lot of them in different flavors. Can you handle that all by yourself, Natsuki? Challenge accepted. And as for myself, I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Sayori will be helping me design them. And as for Yuri, you can guys, can you help me come up with something for Yuri? I'm useless. No, Yuri, deja de mostrar emociones todo el tiempo. Solo por hoy, te lo pido. That's not it at all. That's not at all. You're the most talented person here, you know? Now Natsuki is spotting too. Jeez, even I can tell now. I guess I never give Sayori enough credit, but I can tell things are even harder on you when she's not around. That might be the case, but if I can also be a leader on my own, then I won't grow as a person. So, Yuri, you have beautiful handwriting, you know? So you should make some banners and decoration to help set the atmosphere. About that, I love atmosphere. Yuri's expression suddenly changed as she stares at her desk in focus and starts nodding to herself. Your mind is already racing, I see. That's great. You'll be a wonderful help, Yuri. But anyway, that just leaves you, Draco. The one who is truly useless. Hijos de puta. Don't say that. In fact, but Natsuki and Yuri have some pretty heavy days to handle. I will probably go a long way to give one of them a hand. You could always help me out as well. I will be really appreciative of that. That's is Monica suggesting I spend the weekend with one of my club members? How on earth are they going to respond to a suggestion like that? I suppose I would I suppose I wouldn't mind a bit of help. Well, even if you don't know how to bake, there's always some dirty work I could give you to. I could give to you. It's not like Monica's going to give me a choice, and you shouldn't be sitting on your butt anyway. Natsuki tries to mumble a bunch of excuses like that. Sounds more like you're just making excuses for Draku. Es verdad. What are you saying? It will be extremely meticulous work. And baking isn't? Just what do you think? Guys, let's settle down for a moment. In the end, I think it's up to Draku to decide how he'd like to contribute. Besides, he hasn't really gotten the chance to spend any time with me yet, you know? So I'm sure he's interested in. You literally just said, I'm surprised as well. Sorry. I was just saying though. Jeez, can we just settle this already? Yeah, Draco, you're okay with this, right? In the end, it's up to you. Of course. Very well. In that case, everyone looks straight at me. But of course I'm going to go with, a ver. O sea, yo iría con Sayori porque está de bajón, pero hay algo malo con Mónica que voy a romantizar. You pick me. Hold on one second. Natsuki, te odié a primera vista. Para, por favor. Yeah, Mónica, you're the one who needs the less help out of all of us. But I agree with Natsuki. Váyanse a la mierda. Not only is your work already most suitable for one person, but you already have Sayori as well. But Draku was the one who. That doesn't matter. You were the one who scared him into picking you in the first place. You're the club president, Monica. You're supposed to make responsible decisions for the club. Monica, you shouldn't let any ulterior motives interfere with this decision. Ulterior motives, como motivos del útero, ¿es lo que quiere decir? ¿Del útero de Mónica? ¿Esto qué es? ¿Qué está pasando? What are you saying, Yuri? In fact, it sounds like you guys are the one with ulterior motives. Motivos del útero. Excuse me? Otherwise, this wouldn't have been made into such a big deal in the first place. That's completely false, Monica. Yeah, we have a lot of work to do, you know? We won't do as good of a job if you make us work alone. Maybe that's true. I think of the club, Monica. If we want our event to success, then we need to appropriately distribute our resources. Y es que es así. Todos mueren por mí. O sea, todo este lío por mí, ¿no? Es que las tengo locas. So are you going to do the right thing, President? Okay, I get it. Side, it's technically most logical for Draco to help one of you two. So I guess that's what we do. Pero bueno, Sayori, I mean, if it's going to be anyone, then I prefer helping Sayori. I mean, we're already neighbors but Monica said, pesadas. Monica said that Sayori was helping her. Jeez, do you really hate us that much? Sí. No, La verdad que sí, si pudiera responder que sí, se los diría. Os odio a primera vista. Sorry, I didn't mean for this to be difficult. Just think of the club, okay? De verdad. Pues Yuri. Well, I'd probably be most useful helping out Yuri. Me? Are you serious, Natsuki? No va a pasar, Natsuki. Natsuki, todas estas malas decisiones son parte de la trama, ¿vale? No va a pasar, Natsuki. Odio tus ganas de suceder. Why would you, Natsuki? I can already tell you about to say something mean. No, I was just saying. So you'll be helping during then, Draco? I'm glad. I have a bad habit of overthinking this sort of things, so I think your assistance will be very useful. That's great to hear. Natsuki, will you be able to handle the baking yourself? I mean, yeah, I already say I will be fine. Okay. Everyone can tell that Natsuki is feeling a little sore. So, is that everything we need to go over? Yeah, that should be about it. Are you guys exciting? Well, exciting may not be the right word, but I suppose I'm looking forward to it a little bit. Do you feel the same way, Draco? Me? I guess you could say I'm interested to see how it turned out. That's good enough for me. What about you, Natsuki? Natsuki, what? Why is everyone yelling at me? I didn't even do anything. No, that's not what I mean at all. Yuri anxiously glances between everyone in the room. I'm sorry for this. I don't really know why Draco picked me. And also, your cupcakes are the best cupcakes I ever had. They go really well with my tea. And nothing that I do for the event will compare to that, so I get it. I'm kinda surprised though. Why? Well, I'm the one acting immaturate. I already know that, but you're trying to cheer me up out of a sudden. I know I'm not very good at it. I'm sorry if I say something bad. Natsuki isn't the only one surprised. Monica and I are already taken aback by Judy's words. When she's already has trouble with words, trying to cheer someone up must be far out of her own comfort zone. But I begin to understand. Judy was trying to sound like Sayori. Even if it didn't work perfectly, I can tell she tried to say something Sayori will say at a time like this. Because Sayori always helps everyone smile and feel good about themselves. No, I kind of appreciate. I'm sorry for making a big deal out of nothing, but I'm going to say this. You better be that my cupcakes are going to be the best part of the whole event. I believe you. Yeah, I hope to see everyone do their best. But with that, there's nothing more for today. So I guess it's time for us to head out. Alright, let's get out of here then. Everyone packs up their things. I start to follow Monica and Natsuki out the door as they chat between each other. I turn around. Sorry, I realize that I don't have any way of contacting you this weekend. Oh, you're right. I can't believe that slipped my mind. Should I give you my phone number? I think that would be the best way, yes. Alright then. Judy and I exchange phone numbers. Okay. Then I'll be stopping by your house on Sunday. Eh? My house? Is that a problem? No, not at all. Are you so that I will be the one going to your home since I'm the one helping you? I suppose that makes sense, but if you don't mind, I think I would prefer going to your house. Alright? In that case, it won't be a problem. I decide not to press Judy for a reason. It's not like it should matter much either way, so I just need to make sure my room is clean. I hope I managed to make myself useful in some way. I'm not nearly as creative as you are. Don't underestimate yourself, Draco. I think that will make a very productive team. Even if you only choose me because you feel bad or something. Wait, you don't actually think that, do you? I don't know. It's difficult to come up with any other reason you may have choosing me. You're forgetting the one reason with the most common sense. I chose to help you because that's what I want to do. But Judy thinks to herself with an extremely tense expression. Judy, you're overthinking this. Yuri está psicoanalizando esta conversación casual otra vez. De verdad, Yuri. Deja de psicoanalizarme, Yuri. You want me to point out when you're overthinking, right? Eh? I didn't realize. I'm telling you I want to. That's all there is to it. Do you believe me? Yuri thinks really hard again. She looks straight into my eyes for a long while. I believe you. As if it took her tremendous effort, Yuri finally says that and relaxes her expression. And I'm really looking forward to Sunday. Yeah, I am too. After that exchange, I make my way out the door and Judy follows. Can't believe this. Judy's going to be coming to my house on Sunday, even though I would have preferred to do with this with Sayori. My anxiety still shoots through the roof. I guess I've gotten pretty used to handling her at this point. But who knows what might end up happening when we're outside of school. She even told me she was looking forward to do it. I shake my head. Why do I feel nervous that Sayori find out about this? It's not like we feel that way about each other. Besides, like Monica said, this is about the club. I have nothing to worry about. If I just go with it, then I'll have a good time. It's already Sunday. I've been getting increasingly anxious about your upcoming visit. I keep telling myself there's no reason to be nervous, but it doesn't help much. Judy is clearly an introvert and also an intimate person in general. There's no doubt that she'll open up a little bit when it's just the two of us. Meanwhile, we haven't been texting occasionally. She was extremely apprehensive at first, but it wasn't long before I was already learning more about her. But putting Judy aside, I haven't heard a thing from Sayori since she left club early the other day. The house is quiet. Sayori isn't anywhere on the first floor, so I assume she's up in her room. It's already strange of her not to run down and greet me. ¿Se viene un scream o algo así? Siento que algo malo va a pasar. I head up to her bedroom where I finally found her. Sayori? Ah, okay. Hi, Draco. Hi. Me alegra verte, Sayori. You haven't come over like this in a long time, have you? I guess you're right. It has been a long time. Not much has really changed, has it? Sayori's room is as messy as it's always been. ¿Messy? Está bien, el cuarto. I also recognize the same stuffed animals and wild decoration that she had for years now. If you came over more often, it wouldn't be such a mess. That's because I end up cleaning it for you. How come you suddenly want to come over today? Aren't you supposed to see Yuri today? Yeah, but wait, how do you know that? Sayori had already left by the time we decided that last meeting. Monica told me. It's only natural for her to keep me informed about the festival preparations, right? Ah, that's true. But what about you? Aren't you going to be helping Monica today? Of course, but I'm just helping her online. We didn't plan to meet up or anything. Ah, so it's just me and Yuri then. Yep, there's more silence between us. Sayuri starts in a random direction. Everything about her behavior is really uncharacteristic. I finally get to the point. I just want to see how you were doing after you left on Friday. When something's wrong, you can't hide it from me. I know you too well, so Sayuri smiles, shaking her head. That's not good, Draco. Eh? Why can't it just be like it's always been? This is all my fault. If I didn't get so weak and accidentally express my feelings, if I didn't make that stupid mistake, then you wouldn't have been worried about me at all. You wouldn't have come here. You wouldn't have even been thinking about me right now. But but this is just my punishment, isn't it? I'm getting punished for being so selfish. I think that's why the board decided to have you come over today. It just wants to torture me. Sayori. I grab Sayori by the shoulders. What on earth are you saying? Are you listening to yourself right now? I know something happened to you. There's no other explanation for you to be like this. So tell me already. Until I know, I won't be able to stop thinking about it. Ah, ahaha. Sayori gives me an empty smile. You really put me in a trap, Draco. But you're drunk. Nothing happened to me. I've always been like this. You're just seeing it for the first time. Seeing what? What are you talking about, Sayori? You're really just going to make me say it, aren't you, Draco? I guess I have no choice this time. The thing is, I had really bad depression my whole life. Joe, did you know that? Why do you think I'm late to school every day? Because most days I can't even find a reason to get out of bed. What reason is there to do anything when I fully know how worthless I am? Why go to school? Why eat? Why make friends? Why make other people put their energy and care into waste by having them spend it on me? That's what it feels like. And that's why I just want to make everyone happy. Without anyone worrying about me. I'm in shock. Why, Sayori? Eh? Why is it that you never told me about this? I will have tried a little bit harder to make every day a little better for you. That's why I'm your friend. All you had to do was tell me. You don't understand at all, Draco. Why do you think I didn't tell you? It's bittersweet when people try to care about me. It feels nice sometimes, but it also feels like a bat being swung against my head. That's why I want so badly for you to make friends with everyone else. Helping everyone be happy together is the best thing for me. But then I discovered something else too. Seeing you make friends and get closer with everyone in the club, it feels like a spear going through my heart. So that's why. That's why I decided the world just wants to torture me. Every path leads to nothing but heart. You're right that I don't understand. I don't understand your feelings at all, Sayori. But I don't need to understand. Whatever it takes for me to help you stop hurting, that's what I do. No, Draco, there's nothing. Nothing at all. The only thing that could have helped is if everything could be like it always was. But I was selfish. I finally show my I finally show you what a horrible person I am. There's a streak down Sayori's face. I made you join the literature club because I was selfish, and I was punished by my heart hurting in a way that I couldn't understand. And now you came here and I made you hurt too. I'm just weak and selfish. That's all I am. And that's why I'm going to accept these punishments because I deserve every last one. Without thinking, I once again grabbed Sayori's shoulders. This time I pulled her into a tight embrace. Draco, Sayori, I don't care if you feel selfish. I'm really happy that you convinced me to join the club. Seeing you every day makes it worthwhile enough. If I make friends with everyone else, then that's just a bonus. But please never underestimate how much I care about you. I wouldn't have it any other way. Draco, Sayori isn't hugging me back. Despite my arms being wrapped around her, Sayori's arms remain at her sides. She starts sobbing next to my ear. No, don't do this to me. Please don't do this. Draco, I. Sayori barely managed to speak between her sobs. Atarashi, koi. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing, but all I want is for her to know that I care. If you have it in you to call yourself selfish, then you have to let me be selfish too. No matter what it takes, I've figured out what needs to change. I'll make those feelings go away. And if there's anything that you need me to do, then you better tell me. I get mad if you don't. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Gently, Sayuri finally put her arms around me in return. I don't know anything. It's all really scary. I don't understand any of my feelings, Draku. The only time I'm not feeling nothing is when I'm feeling pain. But your hugs are so warm, and that's really scary too. Sayuri lets me go. When she does so, I let her go as well. The festival is tomorrow. Yeah. It's going to be fun, right? Yeah. How would you like for me to spend it out with you? Um, uh, it's what I want. I promise. I think that would be nice and yeah. Sayuri wipes her eyes. If I could spend the whole day here, I would. Of all days, this has to be the one where I have other plans. Maybe I should cancel. No, don't. Please don't. If you did that, then I really wouldn't forgive you. But it's almost time for Yuri to meet me at my house. At the very last, do you want to come along and help out? It will be fun. To my surprise, Sayuri shakes her head. I'm sorry. I don't know if that will be very good for me today. You understand, right? Um, it's kind of hard for me to fully understand. But I'm trying my hardest. It's okay. Don't worry too much about it. I see you tomorrow, okay? Alright? I look forward to do it. I say goodbye to Sayori and I see her house. On the way home, I find myself still feeling uneasy, but it's hard for me to keep thinking about it when Yuri is about to come over too. I think Sayori is right. I shouldn't be worrying too much, and we're definitely going to have a great time tomorrow. I should just focus on what's ahead of me. As I approach my house, I see something that makes me feel a moment of panic. Judy, thank goodness. You're a little early. I'm sorry I wasn't home yet. Were you waiting for a long time? No, I just got here. But I started to get really nervous when nobody answered the doorbell. You always could have texted me. If I had known, I would have resurrected you and hurried more on my way home. I suppose it's true. I didn't think of that for some reason. It should be common sense to do that, but I decided to ignore it. Anyway, let's go inside. I see you brought a lot of stuff with you. That's right. And did you manage to find everything I asked you to buy as well? Yeah, pretty much. At least I hope I got everything right. I'm sure it will be fine. I take Yuri to my room. The first thing she does is glance around curiously, which makes me feel anxious. So clean. Haha, I cleaned it before you came over, so that's very considerate of you to do. No, I will be really embarrassed for my room to be a mess while you were here. Well, I do enjoy cleaning. I will have gladly help you clean. Um, that will be even more embarrassing. Wait, don't look in there. I snatched Judy wrist, which was in the process of opening a desk drawer of mine. Metiche de mierda, ¿qué haces abriendo mis cajones? Hijo de puta. I'm sorry. I wasn't thinking for some reason. It's fine, it's fine. I let go of Judy's wrist. It's something that I like about you actually. Es que también yo tengo la culpa por lamisuelas. What to do is write a different word on each paper. We'll need about 100 of them. Oh yeah? What would those be used for? I'll help you once I finish cutting the ribbons. Alright. Sitting on the floor together, the two of us get to work. I carefully draw a different character on each paper, doing my best to manage my bad handwriting. Judy unravels a long strand of red ribbon to her desired length. Then she reaches into her bag once more and pulls out a pocket knife. The knife is extremely beautiful. They're just so pretty. I can't help it. I don't know what it is. The combination of craftsmanship and feeling of danger, maybe. What am I saying? Please don't think I'm weird for this. Yo ya pensaba que era rarita, tía. You're laughing at me? Well, it's an interesting thing to be into, I guess. But I think it kind of suits you. Suits me? Yeah, it's kind of intense. Besides, it's a really cool looking knife. I can't deny that. It is, isn't it? Yuri relaxes her expression once again. Would you like to hold it? Sure, I check it out. Yuri carefully hands me the knife with the handle facing me. I take it and turn it around my hands. It feels heavy and extremely solid. Where do you even get a knife like this? Curious of its sharpness, I feel the point of the knife with my index finger. Oh, Draco, why did you do that? I didn't expect it to be that sharp. I barely touched it at all. It's my fault. I should have warned you. This knife is extremely sharp. Without warning, Yuri puts my finger in her mouth and licks the wound. Bueno. I feel her tongue curl around my finger. O sea, que siento su lengua rodear mi dedo. ¿Qué haces, Yuri? ¿Qué haces con tu vida? Starlet, I instinctively pulled my hand back. Claro, qué asco. Oh, please forgive me. I wasn't thinking. Nunca piensa, Yuri. Nunca piensa. How could I do something like that? Sure, it was a little weird and it took me by surprise. But I guess she was just trying to help, right? Yuri, I think you're overreacting a little, como siempre. She doesn't lift her head. What if she doesn't recover from this for the rest of the afternoon? Madre mía, el festival es mañana, Yuri, déjate de hostias. Alright, you know what? This might be a stupid thing to do, but I do anyway. I take Yuri's hand and lick her index finger y return. Bueno, o sea, venimos aquí a chupar dedos. O sea, nos reunimos, el meet, el objetivo, chupar dedos. Te invito a mi casa a chupar dedos. ¿Puedo ir a tu casa a chupar dedos? De verdad. Raritos de mierda. Draco, did you really just do that? No. Now we're even. Yuri just looks at me like I did something wrong. I knew that would be a bad idea. If not for the sweet aroma of the jasmine oil, the air would be extremely heavy right now. You're so weird, Draco. Vete a la mierda, tú hiciste lo mismo. The tension is quickly lifted. Bueno, yo por lo menos reconozco que soy rarito, pero tú, Yuri, eres una mosca muerta, ¿vale? We each resume our respective activities. I watch Yuri's knife cut through the ribbon like it's nothing but air. Meanwhile, I continue to make progress on the paper. Thanks. What do you have in mind? Chupar dedos. To put each of the tables in. Do you mind fetching those for us? Of course not. 6 cups of water. I'll be right back in a minute. Thank you very much. Ya, no espíes en mis cajones, Rarita. There are droplets of paint on Yuri's face and neck. Is there something on my face? Yeah, I accidentally got paint on you. Sorry, it's totally my fault. I get a towel right away. I rush out and fetch a small towel, then I dampen it with hot water. I return to my room and kneel back down in front of her. I pat down Judy's face and neck with the towel. Something wrong? It's hot. I just didn't expect it. Sorry. I didn't want to use cold water. Having finished, I start to retract my hand, but Judy suddenly holds me greased. Wait, eh? Just for a little longer. It feels really nice. I keep my hand still against Judy's neck. She looks into my eyes. It's an intense expression that I recognize from when she reads her books. Almost as almost as if she's lost in a daze, enveloped by her own thoughts. She breathes gently, half through slightly parted lips. What is happening? Is it the aroma of the jasmine oil giving me this dizzy feeling? Judy's gently fingers grabbing around my wrist send a tingling sensation through my arm. And suddenly her face seems to be much closer to mine than it was just a moment ago. Ah, Judy slowly pulls away. Sorry, I've been feeling a little lightheaded today. I didn't mean to space out. Thank you very much for having me today. Well then, you're fidgets. I guess I'll see you tomorrow. Wait, I kind of say that without thinking about today. It's fine that we didn't have as much time as we want, because we can do this again. Whenever you want, you can come over, or we can go out somewhere. Anyway, you know what I'm trying to say, so. You're very thoughtful, Draco. Yuri takes a step closer to me, then briefly squeezes my hand. Y sigue chupando dedos. Yuri, vete a la mierda. Well, how am I supposed to respond that? But I don't even get a chance to, as Yuri suddenly pulls back. Sayori, eh? Ah, hi Draco. Sayori. ¿La vio chupándome el dedo? Preguntó. Just now we weren't. It's okay, Draco. I just stopped by to say hi. Well, it's nice to see you. I'm sorry, but I'm already on my way to leave. Clearly embarrassed, Yuri hurries off. I'll see you tomorrow. Sayori, I thought you didn't want to come over today. Well, I tried staying in my room, but my imagination was being really mean to me. So I had to come here and see it for myself. Sayori, créeme, tu imaginación se quedó corta. Me estaba chupando el dedo la tía. O sea, see what? What are you talking about? It makes me really happy that you've made such a good friends. That's all that matters to me. Tears start to fall down to Sayori's face. That's all that matters to me. Why am I feeling this way, Draco? I'm supposed to be happy for you. Why does it feel like my hair is splitting in half? It hurts so much. Everything hurts so much. This would be much better if I could just disappear. ¿Pero qué nos vio haciendo si no estábamos haciendo nada? Sayori, don't say that. It's true, Taku. If I wasn't here, then you wouldn't have to waste your sympathy on me. You wouldn't have to put up with me being selfish. Monica was right. I shouldn't just. Monica? Monica was right about what? Sayori. What I said before is true. Es que igual me caen bien todas. O sea, igual I'm scared, Draco. I'm really scared. What are you scared of, Sayori? I'm scared that I might like you more than you like me. Sayori? It's true, isn't it? I was weak and started to like you so much. I did this to myself. Draku, I like you so much that I want to die. Even if you don't understand at all of your own feelings, I know what you need the most right now. And that's what I'm going to give you. Sayori. Amor. I love you. Eh? Those are my true feelings. So there's no way you could like me more than I like you. I should have realized it sooner. But spending time with everyone at the club, making new friends, and having fun with you every day, it helped me realize that you are truly the most important person to me. That's why I'll accept any of your burdens. As long as we continue like this every day, with you by my side, then I know we'll both be happy. Draco. Ah. Ay, así mi bonita pareja. Yo sí lo shipeo. Sayori, sí me gustas. Me gustas. Suddenly, Sayori grabs her arms tightly around me. Sayori es mi favorita, ¿eh? Draco, is this really okay? Yeah. I hold Sayori in my arms and pull her closer again. I love you, Draco. Oh my god. Yo también. I want to be with you forever. Me too. I feel Sayori's grip around me weaken a little bit. What is this? Sayori? I'm supposed to be happy right now. I always thought this would be the happiest moment for me. But what? Even now? Why won't the rain clouds go away? They're not going away at all, Draco. It's okay, Sayori. It might take some time for things to get better again. But no matter how long it takes, I'll be there every step of the way. Funny que todo pasó en la banqueta literal, o sea. What are you saying? I don't want to think about those things, you know. I want everything to be the same as it always has been. Even if we really are a couple, I don't know if I could handle anything more right now. It's really new and scary to me. O sea, ¿andamos? ¿Andamos? ¿Sos mi novia? I understand. Are you saying that this is make you feel sad, Sayori? I don't know. I don't understand what I'm feeling. I feel like a bunch of thorns when you told me you love me. But that's why I want to trust you. You know what's best for me? Yeah, I do. That's my promise. I say that, but in reality, I never feel more uncertain when it comes to Sayori. I know these thoughts will continue to plague me until things are back to the way they were. Is that what Sayori mean by not wanting anything to change? I don't know, but I know that I'll give it everything I've got. Sayori is the most important person to me, and I'll do whatever it takes to have a happy future with her. It's the day of the festival. Of all days, I expected this to be the one where I'll be walking to school with Sayori, but Sayori isn't answering her phone. Se arrepintió. I considered going to her house to wake her up, but decided that's a little too much. Meanwhile, the preparation for the event should be nearly complete. Draku, you're the first one in here. I mean, especially after your exchange with her yesterday. You kind of left her hanging this morning, you know? exchange? Monica, you know about that? Of course I do. I'm the club president after all, but I stammered and said, did Sayori really tell her about it that quickly? That we're a couple now? I didn't really plan on bringing it up with anyone yet. Jeez, you don't know the full story at all, so don't worry. I probably know a lot more than you think. Eh? Bueno. Hey, do you want to check out the pamphlets? They came out really nice. Yeah, sure. I grabbed one of the pamphlets, laid on the desk. Oh yeah, they really did. Something like this will definitely help people to take the club more seriously. ¿A quién le importa el puto club, tío? De verdad, nos importa una mierda el club. ¿Dónde está Sayori? ¿Dónde está Sayori? ¿Dónde está mi novia, mi pibita, mi ruca? Los papás de mi novia y mis suegros, Sayori. She really is heavily sleeper. Madre mía, yo me imagino, ¿eh? I swallow. Ya. I knock on her door. Sayori, wake up, dummy. There's no response. I really didn't want to have to enter her room like this. Isn't it kind of breach of privacy? But she really leaves me no choice. I gently opened the door. Madre mía, mi novia. Un día me duró la novia, ¿eh? Un día. Un día. What the hell? Madre mía. Is this a nightmare? It has to be. Un día me duró. Madre mía. Sayori, yo me iba a casar con vos. Madre mía. Mi novia. Mi pibita. Lunes, ¿eh? Everything was normal up until a few days ago. That's why I can't believe what my eyes are showing me. I suppressed the urge to vomit just yesterday. I told Sayori I will be there for her. I told her I know what's best and that everything will be okay. Then why? Why would she do this? How could I be so helpless? What did I do wrong? Confessing to her? I shouldn't have confessed to her. That's not what Sayori needed at all. She even told me how painful it is for others to care about her. Then, why did I confess to her and make her feel even worse? Why was I so selfish? This is my fault. My swarming thoughts keep telling me everything I could have done to prevent this. If I just spend more time with her, while get her to school, and remain friends with her, like it always has been, then I could have prevented this. I know I could have prevented this. Screw the literature club, screw the festival. I just lost my best friend. Madre mía, mi novia, mi pibita, the love of my life, someone I grew up with. No manches, she's gone forever now. Nothing I can do bring her back. Nothing I do can bring her back, madre mía. This isn't some game where I can reset and try something different. De hecho, sí, pero I had only one chance and I wasn't careful enough. And now I carry this guilty with me until I die. Nothing in my life is worth more than hers, but I still couldn't do what she needed for me. And now I can never take it back. Never, 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 never. Bueno. ¿Ya? ¿Se acabó? Hostia. Yo creo que hay algo malo con Mónica. ¿Y luego? ¿Se acabó para siempre o qué? Bueno, Mornings are usually the worst, being surrounded by couples and friends group walking to school together. Meanwhile, I've always walked to school alone. Monica was probably the most... Que le den por culo. So having her smile at the... Madre mía, era mi novia. Un día teníamos. So having her smile at me... What did you come in here for anyway? Voy al club de anime, de verdad, no me molestes. Oh, I've just been looking for some supplies to use for my club. No. Do you know if there's any construction paper in here? Or markers? I guess you could check the closet. Exactamente, chécalo por ti misma, no me molestes. You're in the debate club, right? About that, I actually quit the debate club. Really? You quit? Yeah. To be honest, I can't stand out the politics around the major clubs. Claro, las políticas no hacer que tus miembros se hagan el petisuis, ¿no? Esas son las políticas con las que no puedes lidiar. Hija de puta. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and... Sí, 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 sí. Mentirosa. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. In that case, what club did you decide to join? Actually, I'm starting a new one. Mónica. O sea, es que igual se me hubiera declarado y nada de esto hubiera pasado. Yo qué sé. Que yo le daba a cualquiera, evidentemente. Como que me gustaban todas, en realidad. ¿Qué necesidad había de meterte con Sayori? Kind of embarrassing, but there are only 3 of us so far. It's really hard to find a new member for something that sounds so boring. Well, I can see that. But it's really not boring at all, you know? Bueno. Literature can be anything: reading, writing, poetry. I mean, one of my members even kept her manga collection in the club room. Wait, really? Yeah, it's funny, right? She always insists that manga is literature too. I mean, she's not grown, I guess. And besides, a member, right? Did Monica say she? Hey, Draco. By any chance, are you still looking for a club to join? I guess. In that case, is there any chance you could do me a big favor? No. I won't ask you to join, but if you could at the very last visit my club, it will make me really happy. Mónica, hubiera sido clara. No había necesidad, Mónica. Please. Well, I guess I have no reason to refuse. Yo tengo muchas. Es que... ¿Dónde está mi novia? Besides, how could I ever refuse someone like Mónica? Que le den por culo a Mónica. Sure, I guess I could check it out. Awesome. You're really sweet, Draco. You know that? Vete a la mierda. It's nothing, really. Shall we go then? I look for the materials another time. You're more important. Que sí, que sí. O sea, si querías follar, me lo hubieras dicho, Mónica. And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul to Mónica and her irresistibly smile. O sea, timidly follow Mónica across the school and upstairs, a section of the school rarely visit, being generally used for third year classes and activities. Mónica, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Escúchame, full of energy. Si chupó la energía vital de mi novia. I'm back, and I brought a guest with me. Bueno. A guest? Seriously, you brought a boy? Vete a la mierda tú también. Why to kill the... Why to kill the atmosphere? No es lo único que kill. Don't be mean, Natsuki. Es que... No es normal. Mira. Mi novia. O sea... se están revolcando en el charco de mi miseria literal. Aquí mi novia, Sayori. But anyway, welcome to the club. Vete a la mierda. Alwords, sí. Sí. ¿Qué voy a hacer el novio de Mónica? Soy el novio de esta que tienen aquí atrás. Qué falta de respeto. Me ahogo en el alcohol, Mónica. In that case, I should at least make some tea, right? Chúpame el dedo, Yuri. The girl with the sword. Ay, de verdad.